know. But you can play the dinosaur game if you don't get that.
That's not one. There it is.
Okay.
Sign in. Here I am. So let's see.
For both, actually. Well,
I wonder.
yes, number 2 has A and B, so it's for all of number 2. I think 2 should really be 2 and 3, but.
Save this as a CSV file.
Oh, look at that smoothie. Apple's going fancy today.
Now I should buy a glass.
Oh.
Is it already?
Wash all the
So if you open up the example they have, all you have to do is make sure it's divided by commas. And it starts on the 4th line.
My hard drive.
Well, I'll just go
What?
I got a solid state hard drive.
Oh, you did? You installed it in your computer?
I transferred all my files, like overnight last night.
All
So,
this is target.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, that's the one.
This one here.
Huh?
I'll let you know how much better it is.
Okay.
Are you gonna do dual wield? Two swords at the same time? You know, Windows and Mac? If I do a hard drive.
Target, spectrum, array.
That's what I'm doing on mine, but I don't have.
Okay, save as.
Got one of those computers.
So much talking. I can't hear.
Dude, that looks good.
No, it's terrible.
Is it?
Yeah. It really sucks. It's like medicine.
Okay.
Nah, just kidding.
You ever heard of noni?
Tastes awesome.
Oh, yes, actually, I have.
He put noni in that.
Oh, really?
Is it because you're
That stuff is
Polynesian?
nuts. Yeah. Yeah, you know, my Tahitian roots. It's how I connect with my Tahitian ancestry.
I hate noni stuff. Somebody tricked me once. She was like, hey, try this. This is pretty good. I was like, oh, sweet. It was like one of those fruit leathers. It was like noni fruit leather. It was gross.
Okay, so there's my target spectrum. So let's search records. I only want to find one event that I'm going to show you. Okay? Are you filming me?
I am.
Oh, don't mess up.
Great on YouTube.
Straight to the dean's office.
All right, so I'm going to pick strike slip plus
New type of
normal.
student rating.
For previous homework assignments, Wasatch Fault was around a 7.0, so I'm going to say around a 6 to 8 for my range. 0 to 15, 0 to 15 or so. I think that'll be good. This was what's the shear wave velocity? 270, so I'll go 200 maybe to 500.
That's what I tell you. Yes.
Pulse. So you could pick if you want a pulse or not. I think I said for the scaling you want at least 3 to have a pulse.
Yeah.
Casey found that there's a column in the time history descriptors that says TP/pulse. That's the period of the pulse. So if there's a number in there, it has a pulse. If there's no number, it doesn't have a pulse. So that's how you can tell. So that's how I'm going to put any record here. I'm just going to pick H1 and scaling.
Do you want your suit average to be geometric or instead of?
What? This?
No, go down 2 more.
The arithmetic.
Top right.
This?
Yeah.
No, I don't mind.
Because it says something in there to make sure that the geometric mean is something. So.
But that's for you to calculate for the response rate.
Okay.
I don't. This is basically to say, do you want the arithmetic mean of the 2 horizontals, or do you want the geometric mean of the 2 horizontal ground?
Okay.
Does it matter a lot between those two?
Well, not for this assignment. So I'm going to search my records. And it's just going to find a time history that is as close as can be to my target. I didn't put any period ranges in here because I'm not interested in scaling for spectral match. Okay? That's why I said no scaling. So I'm just going to pick the first one, because that's usually the best one. They rank it that way. So I click view. We'll have a look-see. It's just to make sure. That's well, that's not too bad. It's a little bit low, but the shape is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. So I'm going to select that little box there. And I would pick 3 time histories if I were you. Make sure they're from different earthquakes, but I'm just going to pick one to demonstrate. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to download time series records. It's going to give me the warning. You're dealing with unscaled, unprocessed, all that fun stuff.
No, scale factor is only on the first one.
Yep. When you do time history scaling, we do scale factor.
And you want 7 on that one? Right?
At least 7.
Okay.
And that comes from code.
Yeah.
When you do this in practice, when you do time history scaling, you usually need at least 7 time histories for each component that you're interested in. So if you're analyzing a building in 3 dimensions, like a fault normal and a fault parallel direction, you need 7 time histories for fault normal direction and 7 time histories for fault parallel, and then usually you need like 7 for the vertical too. So.
Okay.
Oh, is this still downloading, or is it done?
I wonder when you have to do these and you don't have
Spectral.
When do you know that
Oh, I just download all of it.
as opposed to just going to
Oh.
What one did I want? I wanted.
You have to check the rescale using checked records to get only that one.
CUSGS do this.
No, I think that's the point of my learning this is because this is not what they do.
Download option.
So fast, fast like 3 pictures.
Really?
So I'm hoping that'll just download.
It shouldn't.
fine.
That's what I was doing yesterday.
Nowhere.
So the thing that I'm always worried about is that,
See?
there it is. So I'm just going to take the first horizontal, this guy right here, and I'll go ahead and extract this to,
How do you know that was the
I'll
first
create a
one?
new folder.
Because
I'll do
it's
that on my
vertical,
desktop.
horizontal 1, horizontal 2.
For student,
Because it's split up into
ground,
acceleration,
motion, and
displacement, velocity for each
yeah,
one.
So the second one is the first horizontal.
because it's
Yeah.
the first one on the list.
So it's like acceleration, velocity, displacement. The second acceleration is the one you want.
That's vertical.
Hmm?
Never mind.
Okay. So it says up.
Oh.
Okay. You don't want
You
it
need
the
7
vertical.
now. It's like 7.
Because if you pick up, it gives you like a
Not
query
vertical.
displacement.
You don't need,
Yeah.
you need 7.
You need 7.
That
And you
looks
need print
ridiculous.
7.
Or you could put them all in the same mass.
Student ground motion example. There we go.
What does you need 7? You select 7. You know how you only select the one yellow?
So for scaling,
So,
you're gonna do 7,
Just
and
for
you don't.
kicks and giggles, I'm going to open it
download
up
any of
just to
that
make
stuff.
sure that
You're
it's
doing
there.
it in just on that.
Oh,
you don't
got
need
it.
to do
Got
this
it.
step, but I'm just going to do it. Just because I want to make sure that I got it okay. So let's go to the folder.